Good morning. This is Shante with Brown Sugar Talks coming to you on this Friday, Freedom Friday. Oh, let me tell you what has set me free is yoga. Yoga. So my yoga story goes like this. When I was in college, I was a thick girl. Always told I was a big girl. I wasn't big. I was like a size 12. They just kept telling me I was fat. They was like, you fat. So anyway, I get into yoga class and he like, well, you don't have the appropriate clothes for this class because I would wear shorts. So my big butt would stick out the shorts and would jiggle as I was in the mirror. But as a black girl, he didn't understand. I wanted to see it. I need to see my ass moving in the mirror. So anyway, I did not like stretching. I like weights. I was just a person that did weight. I played soccer. I did shot put. I was a thick girl. Not thick, not fat. I was a vegetarian for like most of the high school, so I was kind of thin. My grandmama said my face looked like a soda can. That's how thin I was. So anyway, that's my yoga story. Like, I just did not do it. So then when I started doing yoga, it was after the pain. I would just like cry during yoga. Like, it was so soft and just like good to your body. Like, that's the first thing. Like, it says that it detoxifies. That's probably the first thing that it does for you is like detoxifies. And you're not thinking, like, you don't think, like, the thing was, I wasn't thinking, like, it wasn't like I was thinking about all of the pain. Nope, was not. I was thinking about nothing, and I would just cry. But also how good it felt to see my body move like that, and how good it felt to stretch, because I use weights a lot. It just felt so good to my body. So the tears would just roll down like, there's a fire burning in my heart. So anyway, this is the benefits of yoga. I have always had a sort of a gut. Even before my first surgery or whatever, like, I always just had no, I didn't. I had a flat stomach. Then I gained weight. And so I found out also I was pregnant too. So I had a surgery where they had to like actually cut. She said when she cut through, she saw all my muscle. She said she cut through my muscle. So she was like, I had a lot of muscle, but on top of the muscle was a lot of fat. That's what was the first thing that made me start thinking, hey, people can say that you're not fit, or say you look like you're not fit, but underneath you are totally fucking fit. And so, that was a wake-up call for me as far as like getting myself together, because at that time I was like trying to lose weight, but I was pregnant and I didn't know it. So anyway, benefits of yoga. It increases your core strength. So it increases you from the belly. Planks are like known. Plank. That's a yoga move. It's so many of them. It's like so many you could do. You can go up, you can go down. You can, to make it harder, you can do a straight plank. Most people say 45 seconds. Some people hold it for a minute. It's up to you how long you want to hold a plank. Once you get that core strength, you start to notice what's going on. But also to counteract the plank, just like if you're working out with weights, you want to do a reverse plank too, where you get on your hands and you kind of lift up and down. Man, I hate giving advice, and I'm just not fit like I used to. But anyway, so it's like whatever you do for your abs, you want to also do for your back. So also like a Superman. So if you do a plank, then do Supermans to go with it, because you want to strengthen the entire band of your body. Even if you are a heavier person, like if you on your feet all day, oh my God, my back used to hurt so much because I used to work at a grocery store, and so I would be on my feet all day, like doing double shifts, and then I have to go to a school and work, and you don't want to let as a sub, you got to kind of walk around. You can't like really sit in one spot. So I would be on my feet all day. When I got home, my back would be hurt, and work, my back would be hurt. The best thing to do is abs and and the Superman. So you want to do ab work and the Superman because you want to tighten the entire, it's like a circle of muscles around your body, and also your obliques. So you want to do all three of those so that you strengthen every part of that, so that you not Superman's work right away too. Like it took me like, I'm gonna say like 2 weeks of me doing that straight, and I only did like 4 workouts in 2 weeks, and I was already like feeling better as far as like being on my feet and working out. And you also want to still do like a full body workout, but when you focus on that, when you focus on your abs, also focus on your lower back. That's the thing. So it does increase your core strength. Both of those are plank, Superman. They are both yoga moves, and we have put them inside of the arena of weightlifting too. It lowers your blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure, but I also don't eat a lot of salt. I may have increased my intake of fast food, but I never sort of I decreased it for a while, but I always ate McDonald's. Like I'm just like I fucking love it. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's probably because I grew up on it. Even when they changed the fries was gross. That was nasty, whatever grease they was using. But man, I still love me a cheeseburger or a hamburger every once in a while. Weight management. I'm not gonna say, I say that right now I'm gaining muscle because I do more yoga now. So I do get on the scale every day. I'm just used to it. My weight goes up, but I don't eat bad. Like I don't eat awful because now I'm eating more at home. Like I'm starting to eat clean again. So that's the other thing. When you eat clean, you have better chances of and what I mean by eating clean is just cooking the meal at home. You have better chances of keeping the weight off too because you eat at home. You know, you don't have that extra whatever they putting in there, whatever oil, whatever. Because I be getting some messed up fast food, you know. But people don't realize that sometimes it's just cheaper to eat fast food than it is to like go out and buy a whole meal to cook at home. Sometimes it's cheaper to go to the grocery store to buy the meal to cook at home than to buy fast food. Even when, like, say for instance, you want to eat clean and you want to make your own pizza. Well, you can get tortillas and cheese or whatever. That's a cheap way to do it. It won't be all that good. You know, it'll be okay. If you like it a little crispy or whatever, it might be, you know. But if you want the really good stuff, like it's $5.99 for you to get like that good, like thin. Oh my God, it's so good. The crust is so good. This thin crust that come in the refrigerated section. It's not frozen. It's just refrigerated. Oh, that is like the best because me and my son have been pizza connoisseurs. We have been to like all these pizza places, and I'm telling you, if you want to make a homemade pizza, Papa Murphy's too. They got a good homemade pizza. But if you want to make your own, you got to go to the grocery section, get you the $5.99 refrigerated pizza, and then you can get all that with shit. Because the dough is what makes it. Pancakes too. That pancake mix is what makes it. So it's like you can't just pick up anything. You got to go and get the good stuff. I have tried shit and I had to throw it away because the shit nasty. You just like, damn, why this shit don't taste like the pancake stuff I had before? Because it's just, they don't do it right. I don't know. Something different about it. It improves digestion. Yes. I'm a person that likes to poop. Poops are very important in your life. Poops are so important. Like, you gotta let that shit out. Get it out. You have to let that poop pass through you. And you know what? This is the thing that the monk taught me. The healthier you eat, the less your poop stinks. If you eat a lot of meat and eggs and all the stuff that makes your fart stink. You know, I read cauliflower. I eat a lot of cauliflower. My poop do not stink. Maybe I'm used to it. But anyway, it's like, but your poop will not be as fragrant because, you know, I don't know. But it's like that's the thing. Like you get a healthy gut. It improves your digestion, improves circulation. You get that blood flow throughout your body, which is important for me, especially if you have thalassemia, same as me. You will improve your circulation. Now it says body detoxification. I don't know what that really means. I guess it means like also that's what a gas comes out because I just wrote a book on farts. Farts are something that's needed. Your farts may not stink though. So just because it's detoxifying and it's circulating, you let some air out of your body, that's okay. It is okay because you already farted 14 times that day. All around the day, you fart at least 4 times, the minimum of 14 times. 14 or 22 times a day. So, you're not letting out anything that's odoriferous or nothing like that. You just letting air alleviate your body. So, what makes the fart stink is like the 1% of hydrogen sulfide or something like that inside of it. But hey, what if that never happens and you just get methane and the carbon dioxide and nitrogen coming out your body? Guess what? It doesn't stink because that's not the stinky stuff. So it's a body detoxification. Pain and tension relief. I want you to know that I have like my ankle. I wake up in the morning, my ankle hurts. I also have platelet whatever that stuff is when you on your feet when you wake up and it feel like you got a bunch of pins sticking in your foot. I had that like at the end of my pregnancy, and sometimes I would get it in the house. So also my ankle, my palliative fasciitis, and then I also had knee problems. None of that. Like, since I've been doing yoga, at first I was doing it like just on the weekends and I stopped. So now I do it like almost every day or every other day in my own, in my own place. And it's like I basically, the knee stuff, my knees are better than when I was like 16 or 17 years old. So I do like to brag on that. Increased flexibility. It's getting better for me because before it was like just a lot of like tension and just like everything was hurting, especially like in the frog pose, splits, back bend. I used to be able to do a back bend and a handstand. Can't do that really, but it's just like when my groin area, like all that stuff hurt. Now I can just like kind of get through a whole thing. I still have a little pain. I still had it, but that's like I don't know. It's like once you start doing it, the first day you'll try a position and it's gonna hurt. The next day you try it, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt as much. And then the third day you just like, okay, I got this. So I always tell people to try like 3 to 5 times the same thing before they try to give up. Also, there's booty yoga. Like booty yoga, you put on you some Drake and some what's these people? Lil Wayne and all. For real, you could just bounce your ass. Like you just find places where you can like twerk your booty, make sure you lift your butt in booty yoga. It's almost like dancing. Like I love it because it's like you can add push-ups and stuff to it to like kind of make yourself move more or whatever. So as far as like increased flexibility, that's like, oh my God, it's so much you can do to keep it going for your body. Improve posture. I have been even though I grew up and I was taught proper things, I don't know, it's like I still have been what's her name, Audrey Hepburn, that movie where she had to learn how to speak properly and act properly and all this stuff. So I've always like kept my back straight, kept my head high. That's just some like think about my posture, whatever. So yoga improves that. Like when you sit down, you gotta like hold your back up. Even though sometimes it feels good to like kind of sink your belly in and slouch your shoulders. So, you still come back to that. Okay, I want to sit up tall. Also increased immunity. Like, as a teacher, I think this is something good to start off doing because you get sick. Like, you get sick, especially when you first start teaching. So as a first whatever couple of years of teaching, I would say, shoot, do some yoga. If you have to be around people, I would even think social work. If you have to be around people and children a lot, this is probably something you want to practice so you can increase your immunity because you don't want to be getting sick and stuff like that. Also, you'll start to like maybe turn to more herbal situations like things in the house of your brain and different things like that. Like, I don't know if it worked, but I run a humidifier. Like, what is that thing? The humidifier. I got peppermint and orange and eucalyptus, but I always like those things, eucalyptus and rosemary. And now I'm finding out that if you smell so much rosemary, it's like so good for your brain. I love like the smell of rosemary, the smell of eucalyptus. That is some good stuff. I just recently had to put it in my cabinets for boll weevils, the eucalyptus, and it's so nice to open the cabinet and you smell like, oh my God, it smells like outside. But good outside, not like, when you came in from playing, sweaty outside. No, it smells like that good when you going into the forest and you taking a walk, you can smell the trees and stuff like that. So it smells so nice. So it's just like you start to like